Only 3 minutes left. God says, 7 angels are talking about your house because your finances are about to take a shocking turn. Listen to God now before it's too late. There is a stirring in the heavens, a divine urgency pouring out from the mouth of the Lord. His eyes are fixed on you, and his voice is not quiet in this moment. He is not distant or hidden in shadow. He is right here, right now, leaning toward you with holy intention. This moment carries eternal weight. This is not just another day or another moment you can push aside. God is sending his word to you now, and it is being spoken with fire, with mercy, and with a promise that will not fail. There are only 3 minutes left before something shifts in your life, and the Spirit of God is drawing your attention because what is being written about your house in heaven is about to become visible on earth. The 7 angels assigned to your household are not just whispering, they are declaring, they are preparing. They are aligning heavenly resources because your finances, your provision, your stability, and your breakthrough are about to take a shocking turn that no one saw coming, but God planned it long before you even knew to ask. Please, if you are reading this with a heart open even slightly, comment Amen right now to affirm that you receive this word in your spirit. God is not speaking in riddles. He is not offering empty hope. He is declaring with holy certainty that what was locked will be unlocked, what was dry will flow again, and what was withheld is about to pour out. This moment is sacred. Do not let it pass you by. Your name has been mentioned in the realm of glory. Your home is under heavenly conversation. The angels who move at the command of the Most High are not gathered in silence. They are moving with clarity. They are dispatched with instructions written by the hand of God himself concerning your lack, your debt, your unanswered cries, and your weariness. God says you are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not abandoned. What has looked impossible is now trembling under the power of God's word because heaven has decided that it is time. If you feel this word hitting something deep inside, like a light pressing into a place you kept hidden, it is not by accident. This is God confirming that this word is yours. Like a shepherd who knows every sheep by name, he has located you, and he is reaching into your circumstances with authority that no man can reverse. He is shaking the foundations of what once held you down. Your finances are not cursed. Your household is not under judgment. The lies of the enemy are being silenced right now because the truth is, God is restoring you publicly. Your name is being cleared in the Spirit. Your harvest is not lost. Your seeds were never buried in vain. What you sowed in tears, in trust, in silence, will return pressed down, shaken together, and overflowing. If you feel a soft ache or even tears rising, know that this is how God speaks sometimes through the trembling in our chest when His Spirit draws near. Listen, there is no time to delay. These next 3 minutes are not a threat, but a holy invitation to align your heart with what God is releasing. He is not waiting for perfect faith. He is responding to the little you are holding. The mustard seed is enough for Him to move mountains. You do not need to fix everything before He acts. He is stepping in now because His name is faithful and His glory does not share space with defeat. Please take a second and like this video if your spirit feels touched by this word. If something in your heart is saying, this is not just words, this is real. In the realm where angels stand in obedience to God's word, there is no delay. When God speaks, it is final. And God has spoken. 7 angels, your house, your finances. This is not figurative. This is not symbolic. The angels are not debating, they are carrying out. What has been written is being carried out. God has decided to shake the systems that tried to hold you down. He is flipping the script written by fear and replacing it with a scroll from heaven written in oil and fire. He is declaring that you will see what you've never seen. You will walk where you've never walked. The place of famine is becoming the place of overflow. You may have cried in private rooms, counting coins and wondering how long this drought would last. You may have smiled in front of people while feeling the weight of debt wrap itself around your chest like chains. You may have felt like time was slipping, like doors were closing too fast, and you couldn't catch up. But listen now. The voice of God cuts through despair with power. He is not speaking survival over you. He is speaking divine reversal. He is not offering just enough to get by. He is commanding the floodgates to open. His angels are not idle. They are moving into your atmosphere. Comment 1111 if you believe this word is for your household and not someone else's. He knows the fears you never voiced, the nights you stared at the ceiling asking how much more you could carry. He saw every sacrifice. He collected every tear. He remembers when you gave even though you barely had enough for yourself. Nothing you gave was wasted. The enemy told you it was gone. The enemy said your generosity was foolish, but God says no. That seed you planted with trembling hands has now been watered by your prayers and is about to spring up in a harvest so sudden, so supernatural, that it will make those who doubted stop and say, "This could only be God." What if 7 seconds is all it takes to flip your financial fate? A shocking CIA leak just exposed a hidden brain ritual, helping ordinary people erase debt and pull in massive wealth. Backed by 4 neuroscience labs, this at-home method is turning struggle into luxury fast. But this page could be erased any moment. Click the link in the first comment now, before it's gone forever. The world measures wealth by numbers, but heaven counts obedience, faith, and the unseen moments where you trusted God even when everything around you said not to. And for that, God is rewarding you now. Not later, not one day. Now. This is the shift. This is the moment. The ground is trembling with divine activity. The angels are bringing contracts of restoration. They are bringing keys to open what was sealed. They are declaring over your household, "This one belongs to God, and nothing formed against it will prosper." They are surrounding you. Not because you earned it, not because you were perfect, but because God chose you, and He never changes His mind. You were never invisible to God. Even when others walked away, even when your voice shook while praying, even when you questioned your worth, He held you, and now He is lifting you. Not in secret, not quietly, but with divine boldness. With love so fierce that it cannot be stopped. This is not your ending. This is your turning. And your finances, your stability, your ability to breathe again without fear, are being secured by the word of the Lord that cannot return void. The atmosphere around your home is still being stirred by the words God released. This is not a moment to retreat, to pause, or to doubt. This is the moment to press in, to stay awake in the Spirit, and to receive what God has spoken. There is a shaking happening not to break you, but to remove the walls that have held back what belongs to you. You have cried out to God in ways no one else saw, in rooms where the lights were off and your heart felt like it was crumbling from the weight of trying to stay strong. God saw it all. He did not overlook a single whisper. He did not ignore your tired spirit. He heard the prayers you thought were too weak to be answered. And now, He is answering in a way that will remind you He never needed a crowd to move. He just needed your heart open. He needed you to remain faithful even when it was hard. And you did. You stayed. You fought quietly. You hoped silently. And now, heaven is roaring on your behalf. God says your house is marked with light. It has been selected for transformation. The angels are aligning resources, bringing down barriers, and filling your space with the peace you forgot was possible. What once felt cursed is now covered in blessing. The hallway that echoed your late-night pacing will echo praise instead. The table where you wept over unpaid bills will be a table of celebration. The silence that made you feel abandoned will be filled with songs of joy, because the Spirit of God is not visiting you, are being inhabited by His presence. If your spirit feels the weight of this promise landing in your heart, comment 222 to declare your trust in what God is doing behind the scenes. This shift in your finances is not random, it is not luck, it is not coincidence, it is restoration. God is placing your name in the mouths of people who will carry opportunities you never asked for but desperately needed. He is causing the earth to yield favor in your direction. He is using people, systems, and situations to serve your divine outcome. Your debts will not consume you. Your resources will not run dry. God is not multiplying numbers. He is multiplying grace, influence, and access. What was locked up is now being loosed. There is no force on earth strong enough to reverse the command God has given over your life. There is no delay that can hold back the flood of provision coming your way. There is no word spoken against you that will stand. Your name is under divine protection. Your home is under the hand of the Almighty. Your finances are being rerouted by God Himself. The pressure is lifting. The struggle is bowing. The drought is ending. And this is not just about money, it is about restoration. This is about everything that was stolen, broken, or missed being handed back in ways that will humble you to your knees. He is not just adding back what was lost, He is doubling it, tripling it. He is setting the standard of how heaven repays the faithful. You are about to witness the proof of who your Father is. He is not a man that He should lie, and He is not delayed. You were being prepared while you thought you were being punished. You were being refined, not rejected. Every storm, every delay, every sleepless night built something inside you that now qualifies you to carry the weight of this new blessing. God trusts you with abundance because you didn't curse Him in lack. He saw you worship when it hurt. He saw you bless others when you barely had enough. He watched how you handled the valley, and now He is rewarding you with the mountain. You did not fail. You survived, and now you will thrive. You will rise with more strength, more wisdom, more clarity. Your hands will not be empty. They will be filled with answered prayers. The days of wondering how you'll make it are ending. The days of watching others be blessed while you stay silent are shifting. Now, it is your turn, your moment, your season. And heaven has made it known. There is a reason your name is in the atmosphere of angels. God speaks with purpose, not for poetry. If He says 7 angels are talking about your house, believe that things in the spiritual realm are being built, moved, shaken, and restored. The blueprints of your next season are being drawn in heavenly places. Strategies for your increase are being written in the rooms you cannot see, but they are real. The hands of angels are not empty, they carry scrolls with your breakthrough. People are asking why money is suddenly flowing into random lives. A leaked CIA discovery reveals a 7-second brain ritual that quietly rewires your mind for wealth. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, people are wiping out debt and stepping into luxury with ease. If you're seeing this, you're very lucky. Click the link in the description and comments before it disappears. Your children will see the shift. Your family will witness the hand of God. Even those who mocked your faith, who questioned your trust, will have no choice but to say that only God could have done this. Because when God moves, He leaves no doubt, He leaves no room for pride. He shows up in such undeniable ways that glory can only go to Him. The bills that kept piling up, the balances that grew heavier each month, the notices that filled you with fear, God is cutting through them now. He is not intimidated by numbers. He is not limited by systems. He is not bound by economy. He owns the cattle on 1,000 hills. He holds the universe together by His word alone. And He is turning His full attention toward you. What you couldn't do in years, God will do in days. What seemed unreachable is now being brought into your hands. What you thought was closed forever is now opening by the hand of your Father. Even now, the pressure you've been carrying in your heart is beginning to lift. You can feel something breaking. That's not emotion. That's the Spirit of the Lord making room inside your heart for what He is about to fill. You don't have to figure everything out. Just stay close. Stay open. Stay ready. Because this word will not pass you by. It is coming alive. It is unfolding, and it is holy. The 7 angels are not just carrying resources. They are carrying blueprints of destiny, scrolls of restoration, and divine assignments for your future. This is sacred. This is personal. This is heaven stepping in and rewriting the story. There were moments when you looked at your life and wondered if you had missed something important, if you had somehow wandered off the path that God meant for you. But the truth is, you have never been off His radar, not for a moment. Every step you took, even the ones that felt unsure, were already written into the plan. Every tear, every loss, every time you thought you were forgotten, they were all chapters God held in His hands, and now He is turning the page. He is not erasing your pain, He is redeeming it. He is turning ashes into beauty, sorrow into joy, and drought into overflow. Comment 333 to declare your faith in this moment of holy restoration. There is something deeper God is doing beyond the numbers in your bank account. He is restoring your confidence in His voice. He is bringing back your trust in His promises. For too long, your spirit has lived under the pressure of surviving, of doing just enough to hold things together. But survival is not your portion. God never designed you to just make it through. You are His beloved. His favor rests on you, not because you are perfect, but because you are His. The enemy tried to convince you that struggle was your identity. That waiting meant you were forgotten. That delay meant denial. But the enemy is a liar, and he has no authority over what God has blessed. Your waiting season was a preparation season. Your struggles were never punishments. They were proof that heaven was refining you for something greater. God never removed His hand from your life. He never stepped back. He was there, even when the answers were silent. Even when you prayed with cracked lips and a tired heart, He was present, collecting every whispered word. Now He is acting. Now He is releasing. Now He is restoring. Your house is not just a place where you live, it is a place where God will demonstrate His goodness. It will become a testimony. Your children will know what it means to live under the blessing of the Lord. They will not inherit your battles, they will inherit your breakthroughs. The financial pressure that has felt like a chain around your neck is being broken right now. Not because of a system or a sudden shift in the economy, but because God has said, enough. He has spoken into the heavens, and the angels have responded. They are being sent with divine precision, with answers tailored to your exact need. This is not general favor. This is not leftover grace. This is personal, hand-picked blessing for you. Every dollar, every opportunity, every open door has your name written in heaven's ink. Nothing is being recycled. God is not giving you someone else's portion. He is giving you what was always meant to be yours, and He is doing it with love. He is doing it with gentleness. He is doing it with perfect timing. Your situation may still look the same for a moment longer, but don't be fooled. Things are shifting in the spirit. The winds are changing. What was once stagnant is now moving. The stillness is over. Your name is being whispered in rooms of opportunity, Your hands are being prepared to receive. You will not be empty. You will not lack. You will not live another year under the shadow of fear or instability. The Lord your God is mighty, and when he moves, the earth responds. This is the hour where old mindsets break. Poverty, fear, lack, they are being evicted from your household. Your thinking is being renewed, not by motivational words, but by the living Spirit of God. He is filling your heart with peace and your mouth with praise. You will no longer speak as someone uncertain of the future. You will speak as someone who has seen the hand of God and cannot be shaken. This is not just breakthrough, it is birthing. Something brand new is coming through your life, and it will carry the fingerprints of God on every detail. What once felt like delay will now be seen as divine protection. What looked like rejection was really redirection. God is bringing you into alignment with your true season. There is oil flowing over your life, and it is the oil of restoration. It is healing past wounds. It is renewing dry places. It is softening what has been hardened by disappointment. You are not the same as you were last year. You are not even the same as you were last week. Because when God speaks, transformation happens. Comment 555 if your spirit bears witness to this word of breakthrough over your house. Why is everyone rushing to this 7-second brain ritual? Leaked CIA files exposed a hidden brainwave technique that opens the door to wealth fast. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, it's turning financial stress into abundance almost overnight. But this secret won't stay public for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it's deleted forever. The atmosphere around you is charged with heaven's attention. God is not working around you, he is working in you. He is making you into someone who can carry this new level of favor. He is strengthening your heart so that when the doors open, you walk through them with grace and humility. He is clearing out the voices that used to make you doubt yourself. He is silencing every lie, every curse, every false word spoken against your life. There are even moments right now where you can feel the stillness shifting. It feels like something is coming, like a storm but filled with light, filled with the weight of His glory. That's not imagination. That's the nearness of God. He is drawing close to you. He is not rushing this moment. He is sitting with you in it. This is where faith meets fulfillment. Every step of obedience you've taken matters. Every small yes, every decision to stay faithful when you could have walked away. God is not unjust. He remembers, He repays, and He is repaying now, not with scraps, but with full portions. Your season of holding on is being exchanged for a season of holding everything God promised. The 7 angels assigned to your house are still moving in obedience. They are not bound by the limitations of time or delay. They do not forget what they were sent to fulfill. When God sends angels, they come with instruction and power, and they do not return until the word is completed. You are walking through a moment that heaven designed for your restoration. It was not planned by people, not orchestrated by chance, and not controlled by your past. This is God's design. This is His hand reaching into your situation, not to remind you of what you've lost, but to show you what you are about to gain, and it will not come with sorrow. This breakthrough will not come with confusion. It will come with peace so deep it silences every voice of fear that once echoed inside you. You have carried the weight of too much for too long. You've held up your family. You've made sacrifices no one knew about. You gave when it cost you. You stayed silent when others misunderstood your heart. You worked, prayed, held on, and cried in silence, but none of it was wasted. Every act of obedience, every moment of surrender, every time you humbled yourself and chose God over comfort, He saw it all. And now, Your reward is being released. Comment 1212 if you feel this truth settling deep inside your spirit like a confirmation from heaven. This word is not hype, it is holy. It is a declaration from the throne of grace that your house has been chosen for divine restoration. You will not keep repeating the same cycles. You will not keep building and then watching things fall apart. God is sealing the cracks in your foundation. He is lifting the burdens from your shoulders. He is speaking peace into every corner of your home. And where there was once fear, there will be laughter again. Do not measure what's coming by what you've seen before. God is not limited by past patterns. He is not recycling your old blessings. He is doing something new, and it will carry the fragrance of heaven. It will not look like what you expected, but it will be exactly what you need. The provision will not only sustain you, it will stretch into the future and cover what you didn't even realize was coming. The blessing will reach your children, your family, your work, your dreams, and even the people who are connected to you. The ripple will be wide, and it will be deep. God is about to show you what it means to be covered, not just financially, but emotionally, spiritually, mentally. You will not wake up with the same anxiety anymore. You will not lie in bed wondering how to keep going. He is renewing your strength like the morning sun. He is pulling you out of the shadows, and with every step forward, He is clearing the path. You will not stumble. You will not fall back. You will move in rhythm with the Spirit of God, and you will carry the weight of this glory with grace. This is not just about money. This is about order being restored. When your finances shift, everything else that was tied to your lack will be released too. Your time will multiply, your peace will increase, your joy will rise. There is no part of your life that God intends to leave untouched. He is a complete God, a perfect Father. He finishes what He starts, and what He started in you is just beginning to bloom. You have been through the fire. You have walked through seasons that broke parts of you. You had moments when you wondered if it was all falling apart. But now, you will see that God never abandoned you in the fire. He walked with you through it. He stood beside you when no one else could see your pain. And now He is bringing you out without the smell of smoke, without bitterness, without shame. You are not coming out empty-handed. You are coming out with treasure. Comment 777 to seal your spirit in agreement with what God is speaking over you right now. God is also healing what money could never fix. He is restoring the voice you thought you lost. He is giving you the strength to dream again, not just for survival, but for legacy. You are not building something temporary. What God is doing in your life now will last beyond your lifetime. It will shift generations. Your children's children will speak of the moment your house turned around. They will remember the shift. They will walk in the inheritance of your obedience. The reason the battle was so hard is because the blessing is so big. The enemy fought you with everything he had because he saw what was coming before you did. But he couldn't stop it. He couldn't steal it. God placed His hand on you, and no force of darkness could remove it. You may have been weary, but you were never forsaken. You may have felt small, but you were held by a mighty God. Do you know why people keep whispering about this 7-second CIA ritual? A leaked brainwave method is spreading quietly and changing financial realities worldwide. Proven by neuroscience, this simple ritual attracts money, freedom, and luxury. If you're seeing this, you're so lucky. Click the link in the comments before it's taken down. Heaven is not distant. It is right here. It is near to your breath, wrapped around your prayers, resting over your house. You don't have to chase the promise. It is coming to find you. It knows your address. It knows your timeline. And it will not miss you. God is too faithful to forget. He is too loving to withhold. He is too holy to lie. Even the things you forgot to pray for, He has remembered them. Even the quiet hopes you pushed to the side because they felt impossible, He is bringing them back to life. You will smile again without forcing it. You will breathe without the tightness in your chest. You will walk into rooms without carrying the invisible weight of fear. Your heart will rest in the arms of peace that only God can give. There are people watching you who will be amazed by the change. They will see what God did and know it was Him. He is not blessing you in private. He is preparing a table in front of every place that once rejected you, overlooked you, dismissed you. Not to shame anyone, but to glorify His own name. You are not forgotten. You are not invisible. You are not too late. You are exactly where you need to be for God to show Himself mighty in your life. You are standing on holy ground, even if your surroundings haven't changed yet, because when heaven speaks, the natural world must catch up. This is not a small word. This is not a passing encouragement. This is a divine appointment with the living God who never lies, never sleeps, and never abandons those He loves. And He loves you with a jealous, fierce, unwavering love that no failure or fear can undo. His presence is not coming gently now, it is pouring like rain after a long drought. Every dry place in your life is being touched by the rain of His mercy, and your house, your family, your finances, your soul are drinking it in. He is not only speaking about money, He is restoring the structure of your peace. You are being rebuilt from the inside out. All the things that made you feel unstable, all the invisible struggles you never found the words to explain, are being laid bare in the light of God. Not to shame you, but to heal you. Because the transformation God is bringing is not surface level, it is foundational. You will not rebuild on the cracked ground of past pain. He is giving you solid ground, spirit-anchored ground, faith-tested ground that will not shake again. Comment 999 if you feel this word holding you steady in the spirit right now. The 7 angels that God assigned to your house have not withdrawn. They are still carrying out divine assignments. The reason you've been sensing intensity, the reason you feel something pulling in your heart, is because heaven has not been quiet. There is movement, there is preparation, there is fire being placed on your altar again. And God has not forgotten the promise He made. This is the kind of season that rewrites entire stories. The kind that makes you say, only God could have done this. You are not here by accident. You are not reading this by chance. You are under divine alignment. Everything you thought was coincidence has been leading you to this exact moment. The moments you felt lost were actually the moments God was protecting you from lesser paths. The relationships that ended were His mercy in disguise. The delays were not punishments, they were divine pauses, making room for the right things to arrive. And now, that room is being filled. The doors that were closed in your face are not the ones that hold your blessing. Stop looking back at what didn't happen. What God is about to open for you will make the closed doors irrelevant. He is not recycling pain, He is building promise. He is not reusing old opportunities, He is creating new ones with your name etched in light. When it happens, it will be sudden, but not without preparation. Heaven has been working while you were sleeping. Angels have been positioning people, organizing events, and aligning moments that are about to collide into a breakthrough that changes everything. There were moments you almost gave up. Moments when the weight of everything felt like it was crushing your chest. But you kept going. You kept showing up. You kept whispering prayers into the dark, not knowing if anyone heard. God heard. Every one of them. He heard your prayers, not just with His ears, but with His heart. And He responded with love so deep that it's now flooding every empty space you've been trying to fill with your own strength. This isn't just about your financial situation. It's about the hand of God reaching into your legacy and lifting it out of generational cycles. What stopped others in your family will not stop you. What broke them will not break you. What limited them will not limit you. You are the one that carries the shift. You are the one God chose to change the story. And you don't need to have it all figured out. You just need to trust that the one who called you is faithful to complete what he started. There are angels standing guard around your household, even now, not only protecting, but delivering. They are carrying provision. They are carrying answers. They are bringing clarity to what once confused you. They are moving with the fire of God, not just to bless you, but to re-establish what the enemy tried to steal. This is divine justice. This is holy recompense. God is not just giving you back what was lost. He is adding interest. He is multiplying what was once subtracted. You will not only recover, you will reign. Comment 1010 to step into the fullness of what God is restoring in your life. Why was this 7-second brain ritual hidden for so long? A leaked CIA document exposed a technique so powerful, people are canceling debt and calling in wealth within days. Validated by 4 neuroscience labs, it helps attract money like never before. But this page may not stay online for long. Click the link in the pinned comments before it disappears forever. Do not be afraid when things begin to change quickly. Sudden shifts are not chaos when God is in the center. They are signs of acceleration. When the Holy Spirit begins to move at this level, the natural world will have to adjust. That means relationships will shift, environments will change, opportunities will increase, and old things will fall away. Let them. Do not cling to what God is removing. He is not taking anything away to punish you. He is making room. What's coming requires space. Your next season is too heavy with glory to be shared with things that no longer serve you. There is peace coming into your sleep. There is rest coming into your thoughts. You will begin to think clearly again. Ideas will flow. Creativity will return. Vision will sharpen. You are not fading, you are rising. You are not weak, you are being recharged. This is what the touch of God feels like. It heals, it restores, it renews. You are walking into divine rhythm again, and this time you won't have to force anything. Grace is carrying you. There is oil flowing again over your hands. That means what you touch will begin to flourish. That means the work of your hands is about to prosper. Not through manipulation, not through striving, but through obedience and favor. Heaven's economy does not work like the world's. What you sow in faith, you reap in supernatural increase, and many of the things that look dead will begin to live again, simply because God breathed on them. This is why you cannot afford to turn back. You've come too far, you've endured too much, and now that heaven is opening the windows, you must be ready to receive. Let your heart stay soft. Let your faith stay open. Even when doubt tries to sneak in, speak the promises louder. Remind your soul what God said. Rehearse His faithfulness in your mind until your spirit responds with peace again. This time, you will not miss it. This time, you will walk through the open door. This time, you will see the goodness of the Lord in the land of the living. You will not have to wait your whole life to see fruit. You will taste and see that the Lord is good. The promises that felt so far off are arriving. The testimonies you used to hear from others are about to be yours. And not just one moment of blessing, this is the beginning of a new flow, a new normal, a new way of living with God, not just as your Savior, but as your sustainer. Everything that has been happening in the spiritual realm is now coming into alignment with your timeline. The angels were not sent to announce a possibility, they were sent to execute a certainty. And it is already unfolding. It is already on the way. When God speaks into a life, everything in that life must respond. Every lack must bow. Every fear must loosen its grip. Every delay must step aside. The voice of God has gone forth, and that word has already started transforming the atmosphere of your house. You may not see it with your eyes yet, but your spirit knows something is different. Something has shifted. What you are walking into now is not the result of man's approval. It's not a favor someone can take away from you. It is God-ordained, God-breathed, and God-protected. He has written your name into a season of divine provision, and it will not be reversed. This moment, this sacred space of transition, is marked by angels who were sent not to visit but to build. They are putting things into place. They are preparing the way. They are clearing out resistance. And they are doing it because God gave the command. Comment 1515 to declare that you believe God is moving in the unseen places for your good. What once felt like confusion is being replaced by clarity. What used to be noise in your spirit is now being silenced by peace. And the anxiety that became a normal part of your days is slowly being pushed out by the calm assurance that God is actually doing what He said. The doubt that used to speak louder than truth is losing its strength. Because when God takes over, lies lose their voice. When the Holy Spirit moves in, fear must move out. You are no longer who you were when the battle started. The pressure shaped you, but it didn't destroy you. The fire refined you, but it didn't consume you. And now, you are rising, not with the exhaustion of someone who barely made it, but with the strength of someone who was held together by God when everything else fell apart. You are walking into a season where the grace you carried in silence is now becoming your open reward. Do not compare this breakthrough to anything you've experienced before. What God is doing in your house, in your finances, in your future, is new. He is not recycling old strategies. He is writing something fresh. The overflow that is coming is not temporary. It is not an emotional high that fades. This is not a moment of hype. It is a move of heaven that will settle in and stay. You are about to see what it means to live under the covering of sustained favor. There will be days ahead when provision will meet you before you even ask. There will be moments where you will walk into blessings that others waited years for, not because you're better, but because you were willing to believe when it hurt. You were willing to keep trusting when it was quiet. You stayed faithful when nothing made sense. And heaven does not forget that kind of obedience. God is surrounding you with evidence. You will no longer have to convince people that God is with you. The fruit of this next season will speak for itself. The overflow will be too visible to ignore. The joy will be too pure to fake. The provision will be too exact to be luck. Every detail will scream the goodness of God. And those who thought you were finished will have no choice but to admit that God had the final say. Comment 1717 to agree that the Lord is sealing your house with favor and victory. Can 7 seconds really change your bank account? A CIA-funded study just leaked, revealing a brain ritual that flips lives from broke to blessed. 4 neuroscience labs confirm it activates powerful wealth brainwaves. People are stepping into dream homes and luxury lifestyles. But this breakthrough won't stay online for very long. Click the link in the comments before it's deleted. There is a table being set for you, and it's not just filled with finances. It is filled with wisdom, peace, open doors, healed relationships, restored confidence, and spiritual authority. God is not feeding you with crumbs, He is feeding you with overflow. The bread of heaven is not just for your hunger, it's for your wholeness. He wants your mind clear, your heart secure, and your hands ready. This is not a season of just receiving, it is a season of reigning. You will not walk like a beggar in the kingdom. You are a child of the King, and your posture will reflect that truth. The people around you may not understand what's happening in your life. They may not recognize the weight of what God is doing. That's okay. God did not call them to understand it. He called you to carry it. You were built for this, not by your own strength, but by the Spirit of God that lives inside you. He is the one who sustained you in the shadows. He is the one who covered you when no one else saw your tears. He is the one who whispered, "Hold on," when everything around you said to give up. And now, He is the one saying, "Step forward." This is your moment to rise, not with pride, but with gratitude, not with noise, but with still confidence. Because you don't need to prove anything to anyone. When God establishes you, no one can tear it down. When He sends angels to your house, no enemy can cross the threshold. This is why you've been feeling things shake. This is why certain people have distanced themselves. This is why your spirit has felt more alert. Because God has been preparing your space for glory. He has been emptying what needed to go so that the fullness of what's coming can arrive. And now, there's room. Now, the path is clear. Now, the house is ready. You will see it. Not just in your heart, but in your home. You will see your mailbox hold answers instead of stress. You will see your bank account carry peace instead of panic. You will see your table filled again, not just with food, but with joy and laughter that only God can bring. You will see your children smile again without worry. You will see the light return to places that felt forgotten. Do not fear how fast things change. God is not rushing, He is fulfilling. And He is not just fulfilling a promise to you, He is fulfilling a promise through you. Others are going to be blessed because you stood your ground. Others will find faith because you didn't walk away. Others will believe again because they saw what God did in your life. You are more than a survivor. You are a carrier of glory. You are more than someone who made it. You are someone heaven trusted with the weight of transition. And now, your reward is being unwrapped, not just for your eyes, but for every soul connected to your purpose. His hand is not reaching toward you and pulling away. It is staying upon you, resting with authority, with peace, and with purpose. What began as a whisper is now becoming a declaration. The 7 angels surrounding your house are not leaving until every assignment is fulfilled, until every wall comes down, until every promise spoken over your life has manifested with undeniable clarity. For too long, you've had to stretch what little you had. You've had to make decisions from a place of lack and watch others prosper while you silently battled doubt behind a tired smile. But the season has changed. You are stepping out of the drought and into divine overflow. This isn't just another positive word, it's the exact moment that everything begins to shift in your favor. When God speaks, things move. When angels are dispatched, nothing stays the same. And you are living in the unfolding of that sacred moment. Comment Amen to affirm and seal what heaven is releasing over you right now. God is not trying to get your attention with fear. He's calling you with tenderness, with the same voice that created galaxies, but still knows how to speak comfort into a trembling heart. He knows exactly what has been weighing you down. He knows the nights you went to bed with more questions than answers. He saw the moments when your faith was quiet but still alive. And now He is responding not just to your words, but to the posture of your heart that never let go, even when you didn't know how things would work out. He is restoring the years you thought were lost. All the days that felt wasted, all the efforts that seemed fruitless, all the prayers that went unanswered, none of them were in vain. They were seeds planted in a hidden field, and now the harvest is rising. Not just a single breakthrough, but a flow that will touch every area of your life. Your finances are being renewed, but so is your joy. so is your stability. So is your confidence in the goodness of God. There is a reason why the warfare around your life intensified just before now. The enemy always tries to stir chaos when he senses a release is near, but he lost. You are still here. You are still standing. And because you did not give up, because you stayed faithful in the fire, God is rewarding you in front of every place that tried to break you. What was once a battlefield is now becoming your place of blessing. God is not only releasing financial restoration, He is bringing order into your life. That means the confusion is clearing. The burdens are lifting. The tension you've carried in your chest, in your back, in your voice, He is easing it now. His peace is moving through your body like a quiet river. You don't have to understand how it's all going to come together. You just need to rest in the truth that He's already working it out. Comment 1111 to say you believe this move of God is surrounding your life now. Could this 7-second CIA brainwave trick be your fastest path to luxury? Leaked research reveals a simple ritual helping people attract wealth effortlessly. Proven by 4 neuroscience labs, debt is dissolving and abundance is showing up fast. If you're seeing this now, you are God's chosen one. Click the link in the comments before it disappears. This next chapter of your life will not be about catching up. It will be about catching what's being sent from heaven without apology or fear. No more operating from the mindset of not having enough. No more holding back in your dreams because you're afraid the door will close again. God is delivering you from survival mode. You are not meant to live checking if the floor will fall out beneath you. You are meant to walk with assurance that the ground beneath your feet was placed there by the hand of God Himself. You will begin to see provision come in ways you didn't expect. Favor will start finding you in rooms you didn't enter through your own effort. People will speak your name in places of blessing, and it won't be because you pushed or performed. It will be because heaven placed your name there. God will use others to bring what you need, but it will be His hands writing the story. And your house, your physical home, is being covered. Angels are not just speaking about your breakthrough. They are building it. They are delivering it. They are protecting it. They are stationed around your walls, around your doors, around the rooms where you've cried and worshipped and waited. You have created a space that heaven honors. You didn't fill it with perfection, you filled it with faith. And God has marked it. The loneliness you felt, the heavy silence that filled the room at night, is being replaced with a divine presence. You'll begin to notice how your thoughts feel lighter, how your heart feels less pressed. This is God lifting the atmosphere, replacing sorrow with stillness, anxiety with assurance. Your home is not just where you live, it's where God is dwelling now. His peace is taking residence. His favor is taking root. There will be mornings ahead where you wake up and realize the fear is gone. You will no longer look at the day with dread. Instead, there will be expectancy, the kind that only comes when you know that your life is no longer being shaped by what's missing, but by what's coming. The struggle is not your identity. You've been forged by fire, but not to remain in it. You're stepping into the season where God shows off His strength through your story. You are not just receiving blessings, you are being positioned to carry something greater legacy. This is not about temporary fixes. It's about generational transformation. The choices you make now, the faith you hold now, the declarations you speak now, are shifting things for those coming after you. Your obedience is breaking cycles. Your trust is setting new standards. Comment 222 if you trust that God is healing your house and future through this season of release. Every closed door in your past served a purpose. They protected you. They redirected you. But now, God is opening doors that no one can shut. And when you walk through them, it won't be with fear, It will be with peace. You won't have to force what's coming. The blessings are not burdens. They are perfectly timed expressions of God's love for you. This is not a blessing you will have to hide. You won't be afraid to lose it. You won't be anxious wondering when it will all fall apart, because it's not built on your effort, it's built on His promise. And when God builds, no storm can tear it down. He has declared restoration over your house, and the voice that called light out of darkness is the same voice declaring peace over your finances, joy over your mind, and breakthrough over every part of your journey. This is holy ground you're standing on, even if everything around you looks the same, because when God speaks, everything begins to change beneath the surface first. There is a spiritual shifting taking place. You can feel it when you exhale and suddenly realize the anxiety you've been carrying for months is starting to loosen. You feel it when your heart feels lighter, not because everything is fixed yet, but because you finally believe that God is near. He is not rushing this transformation. He is completing it with care. Every piece of your life is being realigned, every broken corner being mended, every unseen need being answered. Comment, Amen, to agree with what God is quietly but powerfully unfolding in your life. The 7 angels that God sent to speak about your house have not stepped away. They are active, they are engaged, and they are fulfilling every detail that heaven assigned to them. What they speak carries the authority of the throne. They are not debating, they are declaring. They are not observing, they are orchestrating. Every delay you faced, every unexpected loss, every no you didn't understand is now being answered with a divine yes that carries favor, provision, and peace. God has not brought you this far to let you figure it out alone. The same God who whispered hope to you in the darkness is now delivering what He promised in the light. You were never walking blind. You were walking by faith, and that faith is being honored now, not just with emotional comfort, but with visible fruit. The evidence of God's love for you is about to be seen in places you almost gave up on. The very areas you kept off limits out of disappointment are the exact places He is healing first. He is not just adding more to your life. He is rebuilding what was torn down. The finances that were lost, the savings that ran out, the dreams you put on hold just to survive. God is breathing life back into every dry place. Your home is not marked by struggle anymore. It is marked by promise. Every corner of it is under divine protection. The weight of spiritual warfare that tried to linger is being broken. The residue of fear is lifting. The heaviness is leaving. Comment 333 if you feel the Spirit confirming this shift in your home right now. What's really behind the 7-second brain trick exploding online? A leaked CIA ritual is turning heads and bank balances. Backed by neuroscience labs, this at-home method removes money blocks and unlocks unstoppable wealth flow. But the page could vanish any time. Click the link in the first comment before it's permanently deleted. God is not only pouring out blessings, He is restoring your sense of identity. You are not forgotten. You are not behind. You are not too late. The years you feel were wasted are not lost in God's hands. He redeems time. He restores what felt stolen. He rebuilds better than before. You are going to experience the kind of restoration that doesn't just bring relief, it brings awe. The kind that makes you pause and realize that only God could have brought it all together like this. You will soon see what it looks like when heaven aligns with earth. What was held up is now being released. The blessing is not being negotiated. It is being commanded. And there is nothing that can stand in the way when God decides it is your time. He has already begun softening the hearts of people who will help carry your next season. He is placing your name in the right conversations. He is preparing answers that are on their way to your front door. Your bank account will no longer be a source of stress. Your mailbox will no longer bring fear. Your nights will no longer be filled with worry. What the enemy meant for evil, God is turning for good. Not eventually, but now. His mercy is not delayed. His help is not distant. He is moving with urgency, with precision, and with love that knows no boundaries. You are not just being sustained, you are being elevated. Your testimony is being built in real time, and every single moment of pain will be matched with greater purpose. The angels talking about your house are also standing guard over what God is about to pour out. No thief can enter, no doubt can snatch it, no lie can undo what God has already sealed. Comment 555 to confirm that you are receiving what has been sealed and protected for you in heaven. God is not releasing random blessings. He is releasing targeted restoration. He is sending provision to the exact places that have caused you the most stress. He is filling the exact needs you kept private from even those closest to you. He is addressing the weight you carried so long that you forgot what peace felt like. And now that weight is being removed, that pressure is being lifted, that fear is being silenced. The shift is real. You will see the proof. You will feel the freedom. You will taste the joy that doesn't depend on circumstances. This is not about everything being perfect. It's about everything being placed under the authority of God. And when He reigns over a situation, peace flows, doors open, hearts heal, and provision follows. There are people in your life who will not understand how quickly things begin to turn for you. That's okay. You don't owe them an explanation. Your blessing is not for validation. It is for testimony. It is to give glory to God and to remind the world that He still moves on behalf of those who trust Him, even when the world says it's too late. You will laugh again from a place of freedom. You will rest again without dread. You will plan again without fear. The future is not something to be afraid of anymore. It is something to step into with faith, because God has already walked ahead of you. He has already prepared the way. And He is calling you forward with confidence. You are not entering this season alone. God is walking with you, heaven is backing you, and angels are working for you. You don't need to make it happen on your own. You don't need to beg for favor. You already have it. You don't need to strive for love. You are already covered in it. There were seasons when you prayed with no answers, when you fasted and still saw doors stay shut, when you stayed faithful and still faced loss. But every one of those moments were seeds. They were not wasted. They were not forgotten. God collected them all, and now He is sending the rain. The soil of your life is being watered by His promises, and the harvest will not be small. It will be more than you imagined, more than you had strength to ask for, because this is not a reward based on effort, it's the outpouring of grace on obedience. Comment 777 to agree with heaven's release of complete restoration over your life. The 7 angels still encamped around your home have not grown silent. They are not idle. They are moving with divine timing, carrying out every word that has been spoken from the mouth of God. These are not weak messengers. They are powerful agents of breakthrough, and they are operating under direct orders from the King of Heaven. They are securing your provision, organizing your elevation, clearing paths in places your feet haven't even walked yet. You are covered, not just for today, but for what's coming next. There are things God is about to place in your hands that will not make sense to others. Promotions, open doors, financial opportunities, favor with the right people, unexpected breakthroughs. These things will come without warning, but not without purpose. Do not shrink when they arrive. Do not question whether you are worthy. God is not blessing you because you earned it. He is blessing you because He chose you. His grace is not based on your perfection. It's based on His covenant, and He never breaks covenant. Your house is being filled with light again. Not just natural light, but the kind of spiritual brightness that causes every trace of darkness to flee. The shadows of doubt, the echoes of past disappointment, the weight of what you didn't understand, they are being replaced with clarity. You will begin to feel peace in the very places you used to feel panic. The corners of your home that once carried sorrow will be filled with laughter again. And this time, it will not be fleeting, it will be rooted in truth. Comment 999 if you feel the light of God filling every hidden place of your home right now. The secret ritual they never wanted public is finally out. A 7-second brain technique backed by leaked CIA data and 4 neuroscience labs is helping families erase debt and attract money on autopilot. But this miracle won't stay public long. Click the link in the description and comments now before it's gone forever. The Lord is also shifting your mindset. He is removing the limitations placed on your thinking by fear, by failure, by patterns of lack that followed you for years. He is renewing your vision, not just to survive, but to build. You are not stepping into a season of receiving just enough. You are entering into overflow. And overflow is not excess, it is the natural result of alignment with God. You will not hoard the blessing. You will carry it. You will steward it. You will see lives changed through it.